Right now we are the backyard of the transport and the service at Canifing. We can see right now all these tires have been burned down. There have been a short fire outbreak, but Alhamdulillah, thanks to Allah that the fire service has able to respond on time and make sure that the situation is under control. Though it's still burning down, but we can see that right now, Alhamdulillah, things have been under control, and up to now, fire service are doing their wonderful job. They're trying to put out the fire completely. Even though the situation has not passed this level yet, but then they are also doing a wonderful job here. So unfortunately for this bus, it has been burned down, as you can see, but thanks to Allah, the fire service have also done a very good job here. So this is the situation in here right now. And good day, wonderful viewers. As you can see, we are on the other side of the bus station behind there. As you can see, the fire service are trying and doing a very good, wonderful job here, trying to put the fire out. So this is a struggle that we are having right now, and the fire service also struggle that side and having so huge. I'm on driveway. Wonderful job from the Gambia Fire Service. Stop the fire. Like if the fire comes to this end and realize that all the trees in here are wet, that will be easier to slow the speed of the fire rather than when the trees are dry up. Yeah. So far this is the situation in here.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for honoring this invitation. First of all, can you tell us who you are?
I am Bala Mendabo, the Deputy General Manager of GTSC.
Thank you very much. Can you take us a rundown on how this incident started?
Well, the incident was caused by fire, basically. We were trying to build a fence around at the back of our scrapyard. So during that process, we hired a contractor who's contracted to build that fence. So what exactly happened? They cleared the area and of course lighted it up. So when it light up, it couldn't be controlled because of dry grass all everywhere. So that's exactly what happened, what triggered the fire incident basically.
We understand that one of the buses caught fire. Is it in any way a significant loss to the company or?
Well, the bus is in our scrapyard. So the bus is a derelict bus. So not a significant loss, but indeed a loss.
I'm going to ask a question again. Regards to prospection.
Okay, let me just make that clear. GTSC was in any way in a process of erupting that fire. That is one thing that I want to put out there. So we contracted a contractor who is supposed to build a fence for us at the back of the depot, at the scrapyard, so that we can have secured the area here, basically. So he cleared the area and light a match on it, and that is what erupted in this place, which is the contractor's own doing, basically.
First time such incident has been happening. What are some of the key takeaways you've taken from the past incident? Because fire erupted here, this is not the first time fire outbreak happens here. We understand, we believe that the last incident could have actually posed or at least give you an alerted or hint you that to make concerted efforts to avoid such incidents happening in the future. But today also we witnessed yet another fire, of course, outbreak. What have you learned from the past then?
No, what we learned last year is the same thing that we learned continuously. So what we have done this year differently, we cleared the area and we already even engaged somebody who was supposed to come tomorrow, to actually remove everything from here. So we have done
due process. But it's just unfortunate that we timed it perfectly so that we can build that fence over there. And at the same time, somebody is going to clear all this place tomorrow. And that was contracted already. So that is a very bit unfortunate, and it's something that we didn't anticipate it happening.
We understand that, but in the first place, do you want to light fire here? Because we're in the vicinity and the surroundings, much have been out of the box, I believe. What's your reaction to that?
This is man-made, the other one is a mistake. So when mistakes happen, last year was a mistake, that is why we corrected ourselves. The one who did this thought he was doing something different, because we already told the contractor, do not light a match in this area. So if they light a match, the consequence is already there, and of course they will face it.
But you face legal action as per
Well, the police is handling the matter right now. I cannot. Min kata jambi waleng na contractual ta pour ka fenso lo mole na bagas fay dula damen to me yalon ko buka je use. So pour ka je secure in case ni atara mol na ta sawunta na. So bidin na okay. Men na ta ke ye nyamo membe je ma fola. Alon pour ka bloko ko si je or something like that. Ya dimba mala ya wanyamo ka wanyamo le spread jambe total right now. Wala katabi.
So ngajele boss do bijo fane dimba mutale fa bosso ni boss kum malam bosso kono bang wala
So ye laale andata wulinola o mu bosol time yalon ka meta laare janne ay o mu sanji sabaka janata wulinola no among advisable for momo ye dimba mala damen to me yalon ko nyamo beje sakal madula me yalon ka veten so men kata foloto men kata molla no o mistake wolti but nyindo men kata molla of course amanya naka dimba mala je so that is already clear jamman ka dimba mala dulate especially dulame yalon ka be GTSC mo buka dimba mala ja
But ngalong ko contract to alignment contract.
yes
More about supervisor at some point, isn't it?
no contract fo man do ko dati kurinke ana tele furta la dula clear dorom
Biranak na po man cycle so in the place and all that.
no yeah I dula ni lone mul nata anata nun jene before previously jene be contract ko dilala you come and view the place first before you even engage in a contract before you even submit a BNK so that is already given.
But when he's ordered on duty, when you come to work, obviously authorities must be allotted to look and contract local and not like a local execute. So you guys not allotted when on the ground when this was happening.
When he came to Clare,
Yes.
we were on the ground.
Yes.
He was very much informed that okay, yes, he's not supposed to light a fire in this place.
So
So
he did it deliberately?
Jumasal, I cannot answer that question. It will be very difficult for me to say whether he did it delivery. It was done by them. That I can be very much clear to say that. But then bring another Jumasal watu le nyindi malta. So watu of course multa da Jumasal la muslime kunda. So understandable. Clear. Crystal. Navail.
lu ma bëggoon a laaj mooy bu fire bi amee ndax amul any ci gaañu ak fire service bu ñëwee tamit mbaa def nañ seen liggéey ni mu ko waree ni mu waree.
waaw fire service bu ñëwee benn moto lañ isi woon waaw léegi ñëw nañ ak at least juróomi moto so loolu tamit lu mu tax jàppale na situation bi pour mu clair gaaw waaw tamit kenn gaañuwut because kenn nekkutoon fi ku doon liggéey boor yi pour mu gaañu so yàlla jàppale nañu si loolu torop so fire service bi tam waaw góorgóorlu nañ jéngu nañ ba léegi ñu ngi si góorgóorlu bi waaw loolu tamit mu ngi fa.
waaw ba pare gis nañ boos bi la si gannaaw. dafa lakk moom tamit bokk nañ ci boos.
waaw
ndax boos boobu dafa doon daw wala dafa stationary wala nga xam ne ni yéen seen losses la.
no boos boobu dafa yaaxu woon almost about 3 years ago so te mënuñ koo jógloo so loolu moo tax mu nekk fii waaw boos boo xam ne mën nañ koo jógloo du dee nekk si scrapyard daf day nekk si biir défaut bi waaw fii scrapyard la daanaka suñu junkyard la buñ mënut a laal buñ mënut a defar fii la dee nekk.
waaw ba pare bu faya bi commencé gis nañ ko ay miles away.
yaa dégg la.
ñu doon laaj ndax amul benn gaz wala amul benn essence bu fi nekkoon boo xam ne nii moo gën a cause faya bi.
déedéet du gaz waa ponor la tanki moto yu xaw a yaaxu yi we don't have any means of disposing of it so luñ ko dee dañ ko fi dee teg arrange ko in a certain order. Recycling them it's a process. We know the environmental challenges of recycling so ku ko bëgga foog ñu xoolaat foog ñu xoolaat ko clearly as crystal as it can be pour ñu mën koo recycle but then we still need to talk to NEA to guide us better in terms of recycling tires.
Good. My final question.
Honestly, this place is a scrapyard. We said we don't burn anything here, so we are always in the process. Gis nga nawet bu mu jeexee luñ jëkk na def mooy right now because ñax yi dry nañ dañ toog waxtaan ak NRA pour seet solution ëllëg la gaa waroon na ñëw sax pour clair fii yëpp ak lii naka la tuddaati what is it? Yeah, bulldozers and a truck. They give us a truck. They were supposed to come here tomorrow for guy clear everything. You go sunny somewhere else. That's something we have done.
But clear na xanaa di ngeen pass whatsoever cigarette moom safara amul frontière so foog la ne soo leen taylee place wala ngeen def whatever that can avoid ñax bi di ñëw would be better. What do you think?
Well, it's a possible, it's a good point, but you know, these are something that has to do with finances. So xam nga so suñ loxo so amee si finance suñ jotee si finances yoo xam ne mun nañoo develop area bi dinañ ko develop, and it's part of our plans to do that. So we
Right
have
now, there is no money to develop this.
no, we cannot say there is no money, but there are other priority areas whereby we have to take care of, and that is the operation.
Here.
No, not necessarily, but operations are operations, and operations come first before anything else.
Thank you very